India's first ever multidimensional poverty index report has revealed one absolutely star performer, Kottayam district, Kerala, where multidimensional poverty is zero. Yes, zero, nil, nothing, zilch. Just how has Kottayam achieved this? First, the key findings of Niti Aayog's multidimensional poverty index, which captures the multiple and simultaneous deprivation faced by households. Kerala, Pondicherry and Goa lead the table, where the incidence of poverty is the least, while the worst performers are Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand and Bihar. The national average of the poverty index is 25.01, meaning a fourth of all households in the country are multidimensionally poor. At two ends of the poverty spectrum are Kottayam district, Kerala, which has 0% poverty, and some 2,600 kilometers away in Uttar Pradesh, the Shravasti village on the Nepal border, which has 74.38% of the population multidimensionally poor. If one were to pick two aspects of Kottayam which have helped the district earn this unique distinction, they would be education and compassion. Kottayam had a college before even Mumbai had one. The CMS College Kottayam was established in 1817, a good 15 years before Mumbai's Wilson College came up in 1832. Education is the best investment any place can get, and the results speak for themselves right up to this week's zero poverty achievement. Kottayam district has produced a President of India, K.R. Narayanan, a Chief Justice, K.G. Balakrishnan, an internationally reputed theoretical physicist who was with Harvard and the University of Texas at Austin and who narrowly missed the physics Nobel, E.C.G. Sudarshan, and a Booker Prize winner, Arundhati Roy. And Kottayam town captured the imagination of the entire nation in 1989 when it became the first town in the country to be fully literate. Continuing that tradition of focus on education, 104-year-old Kuttiyamma Konthi from Ayarkundam in Kottayam district passed the Kerala State Literacy Mission test last month with 89 marks out of 100. Importantly, education in Kottayam district was equitable enough not to discriminate against women. So it's more than a coincidence that the district Panchayat President Nirmala Jimmy, the district collector P.K. Jayasri and the district police chief Shilpa Dyavaya are all women. There's more. The Rotary Club of Kanjirapalli in Kottayam district, which has an overwhelming majority of men, has a woman president, Catherine Phillip, and a woman secretary, Charlotte Abraham. Good education should lead to a compassionate society, which in fact happens to be the second ingredient of Kottayam's success formula. Any society will have its share of haves and have-nots, and it is compassion that can bridge the gap and ensure that none goes hungry. Kottayam has done just that. One outstanding example is the Navajivan Trust in Kottayam, founded, masterminded and led by P.U. Thomas, who himself is from a very modest financial background. Thomas was influenced by his parents who would give free food to the hungry who visited their home. He did the same to some of his friends at school, and while still a teenager, he noticed helpless patients and their bystanders at the Kottayam Medical College and started giving them free food packets. His small gesture that began in 1966 evolved into the Navajivan Trust in 1990 that now serves over 5,000 meals every day, besides running an orphanage for the mentally challenged. A key turning point in his life was when Thomas found a pregnant woman lying in a waste pit, saved her and ensured that she had a safe delivery at the medical college hospital. I spoke to 71-year-old P.U. Thomas, who says he is only an instrument in the hands of God, and that the compassion of numerous others ensures that nobody goes hungry at any of the major hospitals in Kottayam. The expenses for the free meals are roughly about 110,000 rupees every single day.
ഒരു വരുമാനമില്ലാത്ത രോഗികളുടെ കുടുംബങ്ങളെല്ലാം വിഷമത്തില്ല. ഒരു മാസം ശരാശരി 50 ലക്ഷം രൂപയോളം വേണ്ടി വരും. പക്ഷേ നമുക്ക് ഒരുപാട് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകളില്ലാതെ എല്ലാം ദൈവം നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്. കോട്ടയത്തെ കച്ചവടക്കാർ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാ സാധനവും കടം വരും. ഒരുപാട് പേരുടെ സഹായങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് പേരെ സഹായിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും.
There are several others in Kottayam who are undertaking such compassionate initiatives to ensure that nobody in the district goes hungry. Last week, a group of students and teachers at the Basilius College in Kottayam started a free food initiative called Niravu. Vegetarian and non-vegetarian food packets are brought from the homes of teachers and students and left at an unused ATM counter at the college for the needy to pick up. Yes, Kottayam has no hunger, just a thirst to be better. This week, Kottayam's inland container depot, also known as the Kottayam port, tied up with Kuwait's Azimar Shipping and Logistics to boost water movement of cargo. With an eye on the future, there's a Startups Valley at the Amar Jyoti College of Engineering, where youth convert their dreams into startup ventures. Kottayam is also taking important strides in responsible tourism with initiatives at Kumarakam and Aimanam. And if all goes well, Kottayam will have India's first space tourist in Santosh George Kulangara, a media entrepreneur and globetrotter who's booked on Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic. Prime Ministers Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Manmohan Singh have holidayed in Kottayam. So has Prince Charles on his 65th birthday. If you haven't been to Kottayam on tourism reasons, there is this equally good reason now that this is India's one single district where you can eat your food without guilt, safely assured that nobody is starving here. This video salutes a couple from Pallikattod in Kottayam district, Benny Kottarathil and his wife Molly, known as India's walking couple, who have started on their ambitious plan to go around India on foot, covering some 8,000 kilometers in about 8 months. The couple worked as teachers in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh for about 25 years before COVID robbed their jobs. A few hours before they started from Kanyakumari on Wednesday, December 1, I spoke to Benny about their objectives.
ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കുട്ടികളില്ലാതെ ഒത്തിരി ആൾക്കാരിങ്ങനെ വിഷമിച്ച് ജീവിതം വെറുതെ തള്ളി നിൽക്കുന്നു. അങ്ങനെയുള്ളവർക്ക് ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് കൊടുത്ത് നമുക്ക് ഇതുപോലെ യാത്രകൾ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് മറ്റുള്ള കുട്ടികളുള്ള പേരൻസിനേക്കാൾ ഒത്തിരി സൗകര്യം കൺവീനിയൻസ് കൂടുതലുള്ളത് കുട്ടികളില്ലാത്തവർക്കാണ്. അപ്പൊ വേറൊരു ലക്ഷ്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ആധുനിക ജീവിതത്തിൽ എല്ലാവരും ഭയങ്കര തിരക്കാണ്. നടപ്പ് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നില്ല, ശരീരത്തിന് ആവശ്യമുള്ള വ്യായാമം കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. വാക്കിംഗ് പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കുക എന്നുള്ള വേറൊരു ലക്ഷ്യം കൂടി ഉണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്.
Food for thought from Kottayam.